Well, that controversy is something that I want to ask Senator George Lemieux about. He's Florida's junior senator. He joins us now. He was in nearby Navarre Beach on Friday to meet with tourism-related business owner. He says BP must make the claims process easier and faster. He was also one of the first to ask BP to put money in escrow to pay the claims. Good morning to you, Senator. I want to ask you, from what you've seen with BP and their ability to respond to the claims process, what is it that you want changed? Do you want the federal government to take control of this?
Well, good morning. The first thing I want is for BP to put in money into a fund. I've been asking for this since May 11th, to put $1 billion or more into a fund, and when that money was drawn down, for it to be replenished so that the claims could be paid. And I want to see the federal government or a third-party administrator, the president's come along with this idea that we've put forward, so hopefully they'll be able to oversee this and make sure they're paid fairly and efficiently. Right now, they've made claims, paid claims, but they're not paying them quickly enough. We'd like to see it more than just once a month. I was talking to folks on Florida's Gulf Coast on Friday, and they were concerned that they weren't getting the payments quick enough. So maybe every 2 weeks or so. These people are really struggling now that tourists aren't coming as much as they should be, even though the beaches are still beautiful, the water's still clear.
Yes, we can see that here. Senator, let me ask you, you say a third-party administrator. ESIS is a company that BP is already working with to get those claims processed, they say. Do you want the federal government to come in and take over control of that claims process? Is that what you're saying? Who's the third-party administrator you want?
Well, if it's a third-party administrator, that's fine, but who's the boss? Who are they reporting to? Are they reporting to British Petroleum, or are they reporting to the federal government? I want to make sure that when the call comes in to make a decision on a claim, that the person who's evaluating whether a claim should be paid or not is going to be someone who's fair and objective. And just because this company now is doing the administering, I think BP is still calling the shots. I want to make sure that the federal government, somebody we can make sure is going to do the right thing for the people of Florida and the other Gulf states, is going to be there to call those shots.
Yeah. Mr. Senator, I want to ask you about the real estate issue. The concern is that property values are going to go down further from where they are already, particularly those that have beachfront area exposure. Senator Bill Nelson was down here with local officials this morning having conversations about whether the homebuyer tax credit should be extended for this region. Is that something that you would support?
I would, and I was down on Friday, and I'll be down again today. I talked to the tax appraiser in Santa Rosa County. He's very concerned that what's going to happen is that the people who are on the beach side are going to be unable to pay taxes, that their property values are going to crater, and then the other folks who maybe not live on the beach.
Is that a yes, sir?
Yeah, the first thing I said was yes, I support it, but there's more that probably needs to be done than that. We need to make sure that our Florida laws also give some breaks for people as property values fluctuate and therefore taxes fluctuate.